The following is a presentation on the Donniesport 17 Network. Two, three, four. I'm bringing football back, and that's a fact. I'm bringing football back, sexy back. Put it back on the track, Jack. Football, football, Bringing football back, bringing football back, bringing football back, bringing football back. I'm bringing football back. Welcome to the football show on the Donniesport 17 Network on YouTube. Woo! Knocking out lunch. Now this is the second half of the Conference USA. I mean, we had the Western Division taken care of. Now we got the Eastern Division, and one team that is going to be intriguing to watch based on what they did last year will be Old Dominion. And last year I had a good interview with Coach Bobby Wilder, and I guess Bobby's still eating lunch. He's involved with other interview commitments. So with that in mind, while I wait for him, let's interview the quarterback. The guy's going to make the offense rock over there at Old Dominion. And your name is?
Taylor Heineke.
All right. Okay, Taylor, and I guess it's safe to say that your offense is like the spread, like everybody else is on the spread. How important is it for the amount of time for you to release the ball and get it out there?
Oh yeah, it's huge. Offensive line is the biggest thing that we have on our team. If you don't give me time or do that run blocking, our offense isn't going to click to what we want it to be like. So they're our biggest asset to our whole team, if you want to say that. And again, they just give me a little bit of time, and then we can function pretty well.
That's right. And you got receivers on your team that they could turn a 5-yard gain into like 15, 20, and possibly more.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we got a bunch of athletes out there, and so my job is just to give them a catchable ball, let them catch it, and do what they want with it. So that's solely my job.
Yeah. Now this season you're having a full season in Conference USA. This is the first time around for you. You guys took on basically a Division II teams. Now they got on the big guys here in Conference USA. You open against Rice. Looking at this conference up from top to bottom and all the way around, what do you think of the competition? What do you think about this conference as a whole? They continue to build and continue to battle against all the other conferences in college football, the big ones, Pac-10, the Big 12, and all the other folks.
I feel like we're the best non-BCS conference there is. And if you look from top to bottom in this conference, there's about every year a new team just comes out of nowhere. You can't really make predictions about who's going to win. You just never know. That's how strong this conference is. And, it's exciting. We're excited to play, and we open up with the three best teams preseason, ranked best teams in the conference. We have Rice, Marshall, Middle Tennessee, first 3 games. So it's going to be tough. We're going to have a harsh welcome to the Conference USA, but hopefully we handle it pretty well.
Yeah, and the good news is that you guys got the new TV contract, which means more Conference USA games are going to be shown, which means a lot more exposure for Old Dominion and all the other conferences, which I think is going to be a great deal for all.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I heard it's going to be huge for all the teams, so I'm excited about that as well.
All right, dude. Thank you very much, and we're going to be keeping your eye on Old Dominion as the year goes along. Thank you for being on the Donniesport Football Show.
Thank you.
Hey. Last year, one of my most enjoyable visits during any conference media day was with Coach Bobby Wilder of Old Dominion. And he's a lot of fun. Well,
I
guess
am
what?
a lot of fun. I agree with that comment, Donnie.
You know what? That's right. You're not going to get any arguments from me.
All about enjoying the experience, right?
That's right. Yeah. So, how was your off season this past year?
Excellent. We've had a very good off season, from recruiting to the new players that have joined us, to the players like Taylor and what they've done to prepare the strength and conditioning, spring practice, and then the summer has been excellent. Can't wait to get started.
That's right, yeah. And this year is going to be kind of special because you're playing a full Conference USA schedule.
Right.
That's right. So you're going to be right in the middle of all of it, and you open on the road with Rice. And if you look at this Conference USA from up to down, from top to bottom,
Good football team, Rice.
and they are. and they can 52 years, lose the season, and boom, they start winning. And you're going to be right there battling. So what do you think of the whole Conference USA league up and down, and match them up with anybody else in college football?
Well, first of all, we're excited to be a part of the league. This is our first official year in the league. We play an 8-game schedule. We were just talking about Rice, a team that won the league championship last year and the championship game to go 10-4. And that's who we opened with. That's our first game ever in Conference USA. So it's an exciting time for Old Dominion football. We're excited to be a member of Conference USA, and hopefully if we can stay healthy and put together a good season, we'd like to compete for a championship right away.
That's right. And everybody else will be watching it because you got the new football TV deal, which means much more Conference USA games will be shown, much more opportunities for folks to see more Old Dominion and what you guys do. Football in lovely Norfolk, Virginia. On a college football day schedule, home game, what's it like when you come out of that tunnel and the fans just go wild over what's to come in a normal game?
Yeah, it's really become something special, Donnie. The football games at Old Dominion, from the standpoint of our program's 5 years old. We've played 35 home games. We're 28-7 in those games. We won 80% of our home games, and we're the only football team in the history of college football that's sold out every game we've ever played. We've never had a game that hasn't been sold out. So our fan base, we call the 12 Monarchs, they've been loyal, they've been passionate ever since the start. We're sold out again this year for all 6 home games this year, so that streak's going to get to 41. And it makes it special. It makes it special for the players, for the coaches, everybody at our university, from our president, John Broderick, our athletic director, Wood Seelig. Everybody's excited about the program and this move to Conference USA.
Yeah, and also you mentioned you had a good off-season recruiting. When you have a winning season, recruiting gets a little easier. Not that it's any hard, but it makes it easier when you have a winning team and you try to sell it to high school kids.
It does, Donnie. And to have this class we signed this past year was ranked as the #2 recruiting class in Conference USA. Marshall was the only school that was ranked above us in terms of all the national scouting services that rank those. And those talented players are already on campus right now. You know, Taylor and Andre have been working with all the incoming players. So there's going to be some impact players in this class that will help us right away.
Yeah. Well, I wish you lots of luck, Coach Wilder. It's going to be a fun season down there in Norfolk. And for the 2 kids that's going to be playing ball alongside with you, wish you lots of luck as well.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you for being on the Donniesport Football Show.